All right, we're on 4.3, lesson 38, and it's the same objective we had as yesterday. I can transition from 4 partial product to the standard algorithm of 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. So, not yesterday, we did it today in class. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our numbers, we're going to stack them up, and we're going to do standard algorithm. Okay, so here's our step for 2 digits. First thing I do is I'm just going to look at my very first digit on the bottom, which is my 2. And I'm going to multiply it through. So 2 times 2. Just go straight up, and I get 4. And then I go 2 to the next place. 2 times 2 is 4, and I just put it right next to each other. So since it's ones, I'm still going to be in the ones place on here. Now that I multiplied 2, I'm going to cross it off, just because I like to mentally know that I've already done that one. I've multiplied it all the way through. So now I'm going to look at my 4 in the tens place. So because it's in the tens place, and I don't want to forget my 10, we put the 0 as a placeholder on our next partial product. So we don't forget that we're multiplying by tens. So if I do 4 tens times 2, or 4 times 2, I get 8. We always go to that first number. Now I take my 4, and I'm going to multiply straight up. 4 times 2, and we get 8. So there is my 2 partial products. So now all I have to do is just add them up. 4 times 4 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry by 1. And 8 plus 1 is 9. So my final answer is 924. And then we're going to write what we were multiplying when we got that. So this is the same thing as when we did 2 times 22, right? And we got 2 times 2, 2 times 2, we got 44. And then this is the same thing as when we did 40, right? 4 in the tens place times 22. Okay, and then that's how we get our final number. Let's go down to problem 2 and we'll practice the same thing. Okay, so now we have 29 times 62, some bigger numbers, so we're going to have to do some regrouping on this one. So again, we're looking at our first number on the bottom, which is 2, and we're going to multiply it through. So 2 times 9. If you don't know, skip count down the side, right? I can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And that's all the way to 9. So I get 18. 1 goes on the top. My 8 goes down below. We're regrouping. Then I keep going. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So this was 4, 2 times 29. So I did my 2. I'm going to cross off my regrouping so I don't get confused. And now I'm looking at 60. Okay, because this is 60, we're going to put that 0 to show that we have 6 tens. 6 times 9. I can do skip counting down the side if I need to. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and 54. You see I have 54, 5 on the top, 4 down below. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And it just follows right here next to it. So this was when we did 6D times 29. And what do we get as our answer? Add them up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9. 7, 1. There's nothing to add, so I just write it down below. All right. Let's practice one more on our last problem. If you want, this is a great time to just pause the video, try doing it on your own, and then come back and check. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is stack my numbers. So 46 times 63. First thing we do is we're going to look at that first number on the bottom and multiply it through. So I'm going to be doing, we can already write it here, right? 3 times 46. So 3 times 6, right? If you need to, you can do your skip counting down the sides. I know that 3 times 6 is 18, so my 1 goes on the top. 8 down below. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1, 13. So I multiply by 3, scratch off my regrouping. I already solved that. Now I'm going to go to my 6 tenths, which is 60. So again, we put our 0 to show it as a placeholder. 6 times 6, if you need to, do your skip counting down the side. But I know that 6 times 6 is 36. I'm going to put 3 on top, 6 down below. 6 times 4, 24 plus 3, 24, 25, 26, 27. And then I add both those partial products. This one was 60 times 46, right? 6 in our tens place times the 46 on top. 8 plus 0 is 8. 3 plus 6 is 9. 1 plus 7 is 8. And 2. So our final answer is 2,898. All right, so we're going to practice again in class. If you need more help, pause the video, go back, practice, see if you can get the same answer. Remember, our assessment is on Thursday, so we're really trying to learn this before we go to it, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow.